You know, the people hear the word shameless, and some people think that's a bad word. Say, oh, shameless, I don't want to be shameless. Yeah, you should want to be shameless. What does that really mean? I'm not playing a linguistics or semantics game, but what does that word really mean? Unashamed of yourself. You should be unashamed of who you are and what you want. I don't think that's a bad word. What would be the opposite of that? You should walk around being ashamed of who you are and what you want. So let's go back to that shameless. If you're doing something you're ashamed of, there's probably a reason. You know that you're not being your best self. You know that there's low-hanging fruit. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. I have plenty of problems. Everybody that's fucking, if you don't have any problems, you didn't try hard enough in the world. You didn't have any frictions. You didn't really do much. If you don't have problems in your life, you didn't try very hard. Because anybody that does anything substantial, you're going to have some real frictions and headwinds. That's life. That's the life of an entrepreneur. That's the life of a successful anybody. If you want to be an executive, that's life. If you want to be a McDonald's manager, you're going to have some fucking frictions getting from fry cook to manager. Whatever your ambition is in the world, that's life, So, I don't know, man, that shameless stuff, all that means, if you're doing something you're ashamed of, if you're doing something that, you should be, you could easily be doing a lot better. Because there's some things where we know that we could be doing better, but it'd be fucking hard. So it's that project that's a secondary or a third project or a future project earmarked, later, because you got some other higher priorities first. And you're not ashamed of that. You're like, yeah, I'll fix that shit. It might be later, but I got a couple major things I'm working on that I need to focus there first, So it doesn't mean, shameless doesn't mean perfect at all. It just means like, I'm making a real effort. I'm fucking engaged. I'm making the best of things. I'm making a real effort. I'm not a jellyfish. I'm making a real effort to go do something, not a jellyfish. And if you think of, if a person, the other reason you'd be ashamed, for reason number one is there's things you could be easily doing that you're not doing that would make your life better. You should be ashamed of that. Stop that shit. Go do the things.